My name is Joseph Carter, and I am the Mink Man.
When I was a senior in high school, I started learning about the American mink. I was told that mink were horrible, vicious little animals who were impossible to tame. Challenge accepted. I've been in love with mink ever since. I get mink from fur farms and give them a new life. In this new life, my mink live as naturally as possible, even hunting for their dinner the way a wild mink would.
So come join me on my adventures as we learn more about this intense little predator, the amazing American mink. Alrighty, so we're going out today doing a little pest control here at the park. We're going to try and catch some muskrats, brown rats, and anything else that's digging in the bank. We have little Mr. Sherlock here, and got a few friends coming with us today. We've got some visitors from Michigan and North Dakota, so got a bunch of people watching today. So wish us luck.
Months ago, I got her. I got him then.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Oh, something's coming. Look at the water move. The water just moved. Right where that green is. Like there's a little dust coming out.
I see it, yep.
Geez, the system's that elaborate? It goes.
Yep, yeah, see there's more dust coming out.
Oh, there's lots of dust coming out.
I wonder if he caught it, because nothing came out.
Yeah.
I kind of think he might have caught something. We'll wait and see.
There's a lot of dust coming out of there.
Yeah, I think he might have caught it right there as it was coming out the back entrance.
Later.
Hey, look at that, more dust coming out. Maybe he does have it by the butt and he's... That would be super awesome if it suddenly popped out. Because otherwise we just wasted a muskrat and didn't even get to see anything, didn't get to bring it home. I really hate when this happens, to be honest.
Quiet.
I'd rather get away and hunt it another day than get killed underground and not have a mink that'll bring it back. I'm hoping the one I raised this spring will be a caching mink. We'll see what happens.
Much later.
Look at that. Oh, here he comes.
Here we go. He's over there.
He's right here.
I see it!
Good boy. Oh yeah, there's another hole that comes out here. There's an exit over here. There's an exit down there. Yeah, come on. Sherlock. Good boy. Good boy. Sherlock.
Oh, here we go. We got something.
Oh, good. It's still alive somehow. That doesn't look very healthy.
It's not going that fast. It looks like it got hurt. Like
I
Mink.
wonder if he did have it by the butt. Sherlock! Sherlock! Here! Yeah, he does not look healthy at all. Sherlock! Get your puppy up. Get that puppy up. Get it up. Sherlock! Is he coming? I see ripples.
I see. He's.
There he goes. Yeah, that's up your snot 100%. Got it. Good job, buddy. You can have a star. Good job. Good job. That was lucky. Good job, buddy. Hang on. Good job. Good job. Good job. Hang on. Get the puppies out of the way.
Get the puppies back.
Pick them up. I wouldn't even have them on the ground. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That was lucky. I thought for sure that sucker was dead under there. That's a good boy.
Daddy,
Yeah, sweet girl.
after this, can we play?
You sure can,
What
sweet
is it,
girl.
Hunter?
Because I just watched it.
Whose?
The muskrat.
No.
Here, you can fall.
I mean, tiny
I want some.
little hairs, but nothing.
I wonder if he didn't have him by the butt.
Maybe he just had him by the butt the whole time.
What is it, Hunter?
We'll let you keep going. That was a pretty quick catch.
What is it, Hunter?
He's down at the base.
Yeah, he's right over here. Going up in the stump. Now he's going farther.
We continued on after this to see if Sherlock could find any other muskrats or brown rats in the park.
So you may wonder what we're doing here at the park and why we're catching both muskrats and brown rats. Brown rats are obviously an invasive species that are both harmful to the environment and harmful to people. Brown rats actually originally came from China, but they've since spread across the world and spread all kinds of diseases and problems with it. So we're going to be catching those as well as the native muskrats. Even though muskrats are native here, they do cause quite a few problems themselves by digging in the bank, causing erosion, and posing a real flood risk. Normally, there would be wild mink along this stream hunting the muskrats and keeping their numbers in check. But since this is a man-made park where the natural habitat's been changed, a wild mink can't really survive here. So we bring these mink, these captive mink, Sherlock, and let him do what a wild mink would do. That is, control the muskrat population. Watch that little yog, he's coming over there.
You may notice that occasionally a duck will follow the mink along, keeping a careful eye on them. The reason they do this is, as long as the duck can see the mink, he's relatively safe. A duck can obviously fly away, and even ducks who can't fly can swim away faster than the mink can. But the minute that mink disappears, that's when the duck is in danger. The mink could jump out of the bushes and grab the duck, or even swim under the water and grab them from underneath like a shark. Ducks instinctively know this, and so they realize that as long as they can see the mink, they're safe from attack.
Go check it out. Right there. Go check it out. He's like, I already sniffed that, dude. It's empty. Go check it out. Right in there. I might hit him. He's too close to it. There you go. There you go. Good boy. Good boy.
Typically, if he doesn't go in a hole, do you think like maybe he doesn't sniff anything in there? He's like, why would I go in there?
See, he came back out. Yeah, see, he was right. I was wrong. So.
Okay.
But he's not experienced enough that I trust him that far. But yeah, once the mink's been worked long enough.
I see something! It's a muskrat! I see a fat muskrat!
Sherlock!
That's right. Yes. Yes.
Stand back, because it will bite you.
You can see like the water. Right, yeah, I see where. He's over there by the end.
Trying to get all defensive.
Maybe that one in that hole. Gave him a 1-2.
That one.
Joe, he's going upstream.
Sherlock. Sherlock.
I often get asked if muskrats ever win a confrontation with a mink. First off, I have to point out that not all mink are even willing to hunt muskrats. According to naturalist Paul Arrington, every wild mink he studied that focused on hunting muskrats were always large buck mink. In his research, wild doe mink typically only opportunistically hunted muskrats, and not necessarily all buck mink hunted them either. Though mink are without a doubt a muskrat's #1 natural predator, that doesn't mean they're easy prey for a mink. In my experience with my trained mink, I've found that muskrats are in fact one of the most challenging natural prey for a mink, and it takes a special kind of individual to be very good at hunting them. Even with the mink who are exceptionally good muskrat hunters, I've found that most individuals who hunted muskrats extensively all eventually meet a muskrat that has their number. Fang ran into 1 or 2 muskrats who intimidated her to the point where she completely quit on them. Boone ran into one big mean sucker that also made him quit. And here we are finally seeing the infamous Sherlock quitting on his first muskrat. Now why he chose to quit on this particular day is unknown. I don't think it's like Boone and this particular muskrat is all that difficult. After all, Sherlock also quit on the first muskrat he found, only to go back later and kill it once it came out of its burrow. Maybe Sherlock is just having a bad day for whatever reason. The interesting thing to see will be if quitting on muskrats becomes a habit for Sherlock, or if this is just a rare occasion. I guess only time will tell.
Hi guys, hope you enjoyed the video. YouTube has been tightening down on their censorship. I in fact just barely got a strike for a video that I thought was totally fine. But nope, they gave me a strike, took it down, and you guys are never going to see it. So what happens to that and many other videos that I already know are going to get a strike, so I don't even try and put up on YouTube? Well, they go on my Mink Man's exclusive club. This club allows me to show videos that I never could show on YouTube. So, if you guys feel like you're missing out seeing these little clips, well, you really are. I'll post whatever I can here on YouTube, but the rest is going to be going to my exclusive club. So just click on the link in the description below and find out what you're missing.